Hey guys, this is Ringer6 and today I'm back with another Shindo Life Showcase. Today's going to be a smaller showcase actually, because today we're reviewing a bloodline which, even though is a good bloodline, actually one of my newer favourites for boss fighting and things like that. It doesn't actually have a mode, sadly. Although that can be useful if you're using it for something like, I don't know, you can put it down with Dokai or Shadow or something along those lines. It'll work really well. But without further ado, I just want to say, if you guys enjoy this, then please like and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. And let's get into it. Okay, so as I said, today we're reviewing Gold Sand, which is, of course, the Gaara's father in Naruto. But Gold Sand has a rarity of 1 in 40, which means it's a less rare bloodline to get, but still extremely nice, extremely useful, and can actually be used well with other bloodlines, modes and things like that. This of course comes with 3 different moves, and they are based around slowing and AoE type moves, I would say. So anyway, we have the first move, the Gold Dust style burst, which you unlock at bloodline level 75 or 13k Ryu, and that has a cooldown of 30 seconds, as you guys can see. Then second move, we have Gold Dust style Imperial, which you unlock at bloodline level 380, so that's quite a gap there, but nonetheless it's still pretty easy to level up, I would say, for 24,000 Ryu and a cooldown of 20 seconds. And then finally we have Gold Dust style Storm, which you unlock at bloodline level 480, so right at the end, considering this bloodline max is at 500, for 34,000 Ryu, and that has a cooldown of, once again, 30 seconds. Anyway, let's showcase this first move. This is of course the Gold Dust style burst. As you guys can see, there are some slow moving projectiles that actually aim onto different enemies and things like that. Of course, the actual cooldown isn't great itself, but nonetheless I would still say it's a good move and it does good damage. I will show you guys this move once more in just the 10 seconds that it actually takes. Sadly, of course, this mode not having a C-spec or even a mode itself, it kind of ruins the fact that it could have an incredible E-spec or Q-spec, but of course that could actually mean instead of having one of those you could fill it with something that's, you know, much better. Something that will do extra damage as well. Of course, I have the Nimbus Sword and a few others, but I don't know, I just don't feel like unlocking them, you know? Anyway, of course, the first move, once again, Burst. As you guys can see, slow moving projectiles, 15,000 damage each time. I believe that was 4, maybe 5 of them. So, a decent amount of damage, at least 60,000 damage, which is good. Anyway, the second move that we have is of course Imperial, which is, as you guys can see here, it's actually a wave. It doesn't come up showing damage on here, but that's because it works a bit like Shadow and a bit like all the other ones, where the opponent has to move through it to deal damage. I believe that also slows you, which is quite good. And of course we can actually walk up on that if we're quick enough. Anyway, for the third and final move we have Gold Dust style Storm, which is another reasonably good move. As I said, an AoE type move. As you guys can see, it doesn't actually last very long, but nevertheless it's still quite a good move. Let me see if I can quickly head back to the village and let's showcase these 3 moves. This is the first one, of course. as you guys can see, 15,000 damage a few times. That did 150,000 damage. Then we have the second move, which of course, as you guys can see, around about 13,000 damage. Extremely good, as I said, as they move through it. And then we have the third and final type of move, which is, I believe that was 36,000 damage, or at least 3,600. We'll just wait up once more to show off that second move again. There we go, there we go. 13,000 more than one time. It just works out extremely well. Honestly, I love this bloodline, and I believe I'll probably be using it for the larger bosses, I should say. Not for the smaller ones like Bankai Akuma and things like that. I wouldn't use it for these ones, although that could still work, but the teleportation would be a problem. But against the Gen 3 bosses and all of those type of bosses, or the tailed beasts and everything, Susanoo's extremely useful. Will work out extremely well. Anyway, this has been Gold Sand. If you guys enjoyed this, then please like and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.